What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? It's Monday Fun Day. My name is Jeremiah Davis, aka the Funding Coach, and I used to go live every Monday and give away funding tips, educate you guys on business funding. I am the CEO and founder of Business Funding Now, and we are a loan brokerage company, and we supply a wide range of business funding products. Everything from SBA loans to business term loans to um, uh, equipment, real estate, you name it. We got pretty much asset-based, credit-based, and equipment-based funding products. Um, and if you're in business or you're starting a business, then you need funding, hit me up. So, what we're talking about today is the new automated system. Yeah, everything is being redone because AI is taking over. Okay. Um, Let me know if you can hear me good. Everybody can hear me well. Let me know if you can hear me good. Everybody can hear me well. Yeah, it seems like everything is working well. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. So I've been, and a reason I haven't been going live for the last few months is, well, I've been building. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background, trying to get it more automated, more streamlined, more user friendly with the funding loan applications. And well, if you are have been following me, um, then you already know, and um, that I've been doing this for a while now. So, uh, but I had to improve the application process, automate it. So what we've done, get to the point, is basically I created with AI a pre-qualification and funding range report that you can get in 60 seconds. And I'm going to show it to you live tonight. Okay. So if get your friends and family and whoever you want to share that's interested in business funding. Um, some of you guys know we have an affiliate program. Excuse me. I used to own Black Label CRM, which was like white label software. That company merged with another company, and um, well, I don't have that anymore. I'll just leave it at that. Things didn't work out like we had planned, so I ended up shutting that business down. But all these automation tools are going into the business funding platform. And if you're an affiliate, you'll have access to them as well. So, what I'm about to show you, you'll have access to the same pre qualifications uh, as an affiliate. And then hopefully in a couple of months, I'll be rolling out a white label version of the same platform under the BFN brand. So this is one of my oldest companies. I've had this company for 10 years. I've been doing this stuff for about 15 years. So business funding now is tried and tested and been around for over a decade. So me and my staff, we know what we're doing, and we built the AI to automate this whole process and make it simple and easy for you. And with this pre-qualification and funding range report, you'll see exactly which loan types that you qualify for based on some basic data, right? And then it's going to give you an estimate of what your funding range is, as well as um, possible interest rates. Uh, a general, overview. Once we collect your supporting documents, and then we will submit them to the lenders that we are matched with based on the information that you put in. Um, we're going to be able to match you with lenders and pretty accurately know if you're going to get approved, because we're only going to submit your application to lenders that meet your criteria, or your criteria meets the lenders. So we're not going to be applying with lenders that are just going to deny you. So it streamlined the whole process, getting offers back within, same day or next day, and then being able to get money within 24 to 48 hours as well, depending on the loan type. Some loan types will take longer. Like if we were going to do an SBA loan, it's going to take, I mean, the fastest time is probably 30 days. For a larger SBA loan, it could take up to 6 months. And then real estate deals usually take about 30 days, but we got that pretty streamlined as well. So about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. But for revenue based and some credit based, revenue based, you can get an asset based, you can get funding within 3 or 4 days. Sometimes same day, next day. We have a rule on this end. If you get the app in before 2 p.m. Eastern time, you can have funds the same day or the next morning. If it's after, it might be another day or two. But it's all varies by loan type and by lender type. So um, let me go ahead and get you guys, and I'm going to share my screen and show you. Um, Let me just show you that um, what this funding range report looks like. I'm going to do it just like you would do it, so you will be able to see it in live and in action. Let me share my screen. Okay, share that. And then let me make sure that you guys are seeing, not that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to use myself. I'm going to type in my information. Now I'm going to use uh, David Thorpe Media Group, with my date of birth. Some lenders want to know how old you are, and they will not lend to you if you're under 25. Did anybody know that? Okay. I'm going to do business. See, we have a drop down box here, and get rid of this thing. Well, we got 401k, accounts receivable, asset-based bridge loans for real estate, personal or business term loans, lines of credit, so on. Business or personal credit cards. I'm going to put business term loan. I'm going to put the David Thorpe website, my business address, entity, corporation, and then monthly revenue. I'm going to put 50,000. Credit 700. Time in business 10 plus years. Number of inquiries in the last 6 months. I'm going to put 2. And loan amount, I'm going to put 100,000. And then I'm going to click submit. And boom, you get a little thank you message. And let me see. Let's see if we get this. I don't remember what email I put in here. Let me see. Where did it go? Should have got a email for the funding range report. We were just testing it today, so bear with me. Make sure everything is working. All right. Yeah, let me just do this real quick and make sure I get it up here for you guys. It's been a while, so I'm using some different platforms to do these lives. Okay. So now I got it. So this is the funding range report. So it has my name here, or it could be your business name. Years in business, 50,000 a month, business term loan, credit score, the data we put in here. And so give me a funding range of $150,000, right? With good personal credit for a business term loan. And then it says you got the term is 1 to 5 years, interest rate between 6 and 30%, right? Business term loans, there's no collateral. So when there's no collateral, you're going to have a higher interest rate. If you want a lower interest rate, you want to do a collateralized loan. But it also tells me I can qualify for real estate, SBA 7A, SBA 504, and asset-based lending. So from here, I can click on this link right here, boom, and then I just type in just my basic information, and I stop uploading the documents. And the documents listed here are for that loan type. Okay, so we need 2-year tax returns for business term loans. We need 6 month bank statements. We need a voided check, a driver's license, your EAN or SS4 letter, articles of incorporation, all right, profit and loss statements, and a credit report. So, and then you just upload that, and then you'll be able to access it from the client portal as well, and then submit that. If you want to, like, if you don't have all the documents right at hand, you can come back and upload them, right? Once we get a notification that document collection is complete, then we send it to a lender and usually get a response back, like I said, within 24 hours. But that's how fast it works. And with that funding range report, you don't have to guess now. Now we still have to verify. So if you lie on the report, then that's not our fault. Okay. So people do that. They'll say they got, 700 credit and they got a 550 credit score. That changes everything. They say that they make $50,000 a month in revenue, but they only make $10,000 a month. That happens to me all the time. People tell me one thing, and when I get the documents, it's a totally different story. Okay. Now, this is for a credit-based loan, right? These are credit-based loans. If your credit is not a 700, say it's a 600, say it's a 550, right? And you've been in business more than 3 months, and you doing 10, 15, $20,000 a month, you still can get funding, okay? If you don't have any business funding, right? I mean, any revenue in your business as of yet, then, but you have good personal credit, then there are funding options for you. Startup business funding, business credit cards, personal credit cards, and then just start a business. We can get term loans, right? Piggyback off your personal credit that you can use to put into your business. All right. Now, if you got bad credit and no money, then there's no loan options for you. And the reason is the bank needs to know that you are able to service the debt is what we call it, but pay the money back. If you can't show how you can pay the money back, then they're not going to approve you. Okay, so we don't even submit you if you have no revenue. Okay, but if you have revenue and bad credit, there's options. If you have good credit and no revenue, there are options. If you have assets, inventory, accounts receivable, um, um, uh, invoices, things like that, or equipment. We have lenders that will allow you to sell the equipment to them. They'll pay you for it, and then you pay it back over time. But you get to keep the equipment. That's what's called equipment lease back funding option. All right. If you want to purchase equipment, I have some of the equipment lenders that do 100% financing if you have good credit. If your credit's not good, you might have to come with 10, 15, 20% down payment on that piece of equipment. Okay. So there's different options. If you own property, residential property or investment property or commercial property, that is things that you can use for collateral to get funding as well. So there are many, many funding options, right? I publicize about 20 plus options, but there are actually more than that. Off the top of my head, I know 30 different loan products for businesses that you can get into. This 401k funding. If you left your job and you had 401k and you still have it and you're not currently contributing to it, we can roll that over into your company, and then now your company has an asset that it can borrow against your 401k retirement plan. So there are lots of funding options. So don't think that you don't qualify or you don't have nothing. You know, and you don't need good credit necessarily if you have an asset to use as collateral. Collateral, okay. So, but this is like, listen, literally, this was created while we were talking after I clicked submit. There must be, let me check again to see if the email, oh yeah. So the email came here. This is my notification that I got a new application. Let me see, did that app go here? I don't remember what email address I put in there. That's probably why it's being hinky on me. Oh, here it is. So, nope, that's the same email. Where did I put that? I'm getting the email notification, so that's submitted. That's what we're talking about here. I might go to my personal. Let's see. Yep, here it is, right here. So I got two emails went to my personal email, and it went in right at that time. So it says 6/11, right? That's when I submitted it, 6/12. So the first email is a welcome email saying, how you doing, right? And then you can log in to the client portal right here. All right. The second email, which I'm gonna probably have them change that into one email, but here's your funding range report delivered to you in 60 seconds, right? Put in your data, and then you can click the link here, and that's that same document upload link right there. So it's easy peasy, simple, right? When you get a funding range report, you're going to know what you qualify if you're honest on the form. Okay. Now, this is the first step. Now, the AI is taking that data right here, and the algorithm is coming up with the funding range. Okay. So if you're making, $50,000 a month, you got 700 credit and a clean credit profile, you could easily get a $150,000 business term loan. Or we could probably do a commercial deal. Now, with a commercial deal, you're going to have a down payment if you're buying property. But I also do cash out refi on commercial property as well. So there are some options that we have. SBA, another great option, right? SBA 57A, 504. This is to purchase real estate or equipment. If you need $100,000, say even a $500,000 piece of equipment for your business, you can probably get an SBA loan. Now, the higher the amount, the more criteria there is met, and there might be a 20% down payment due with the SBA, right? SBA doesn't loan money. SBA guarantees up to 50% of the loan amount, but the bank, the lender of the will have to guarantee or secure the other, right? And then basically SBA says if you default, then they're going to pay 50% back. Okay, so that's why you got to make the SBA guidelines and the lender guidelines, because there's two entities that are underwriting your SBA loan application. Okay, asset base. This is saying whatever assets I got, like I said, accounts receivable is asset. I got recurring payments coming in every month from all my clients, $200-300 a month or whatever the case may be. Uh, I got purchase orders. I got orders that I need to fill. Okay, I need some capital to buy materials to fill those orders, right? A lot of those accounts receivable, purchase order, invoice, inventory, those are short-term funding solutions, usually about 90 days, 60 to 90 days. Some might go out 120 days, but it gets you the capital you need to fulfill the order, and then you pay the money back once the order or the invoices come in or the accounts are paid for accounts receivable. So these are really solid options for any business. All right, you can be a doctor's office or a dentist's office, and you got monthly recurring clients coming in. We can use your monthly revenue as that accounts receivable. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. But it's going to it should tell you if you can get working capital. Or it's going to tell you if you got whatever other loan options that are available to you. But you're usually going to get two or three, maybe more pre-qualification loan options. And if you want to apply for those, right? So I applied for a business term loan. So that's the first one that comes up. But if I want to go ahead and do a real estate deal or SBA deal, I can click this button and go right here. And now you see there's a longer list of documents required. We got a business plan. We got personal finances. We got a debt schedule. We got P&Ls. We got 3 years of personal tax returns and 3 years of business tax returns. Now, we could probably get away with 2 years, depending on the lender, right? Business for a check or bank letter, driver's license, and the same standard documents, 6 months bank statements. For credit-based programs, we need 6 months bank statements. For asset-based, we need 4 months bank statements. So based on a loan type dictates what supporting documents are that you should be ready to submit, right? But don't worry, you're going to get access to a client portal and you can come back and upload them later. But obviously, we want you to upload them as soon as possible so we can get that submitted to the lenders and get you offers as soon as possible. So that's how this is working. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. And here we go. So that is the new Business Funding Now 60-second pre-qualification funding range report at your fingertips. Nobody else has come up with it. There's nothing else out there like it that gives you that pre-qualification, that funding range report in 60 seconds. Okay, in 1 minute, you can learn exactly what you qualify for and apply and upload your documents, all without a hard credit check, without supporting documents. We don't ask for supporting documents till you're ready to apply for that loan type that you got pre-qualified for. As simple as that. Okay, but look, like, share, follow on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'm on what else am I on? LinkedIn, all the social media platforms. Business Funding Now or the Funding Coach. On Instagram is the Funding Coach. I think on Twitter, I'm the Funding Coach as well. But listen, guys, this is a game changer, right? If you are in the business or helping other business owners that are looking for funding, you want to go ahead and sign up for the affiliate program, right? The affiliate program is free, and you get paid 25% commission of whatever loan commissions that we make. Okay, and hopefully, in the next 30 to 60 days, we'll have our white label version of this, so you can put everything under your brand and have the same automation, the same tools, the same funding pre-qualification funding range report that you could offer to your clients. And we do all the work on the back end. We're going to process it. We're going to, the document collection is automated, right? All that stuff is done for you. All you got to do is feed the machine, and you can start making money. If you get, on the average commission, right? Once the software is ready, and you do it you're getting 40% or 50% of commission. Okay, let me go ahead and show that to you real quick. Okay. I'm going to share my screen one more time, and then I promise you I am done for today. Yeah, one of these. Okay, so if you go to our partner program page here, you'll see a short video that's going to explain everything to you. The AI pop-up, right? So she explains the affiliate program and the new software, but I'm just going to go scroll through. But just as everything is right here. So this is what all you get with the white label software. Okay. And then for the first 100 clients, I'm only doing once it's available, it'll be not just $9.97 setup one time. And then you have a pro plan, the elite plan, right? On the pro plan, it's $297 a month and you get 40% commission. On the elite plan, it's $497 a month and you get 50% commission. And you just click right here and it tells you everything right here. Okay. And then down here. Now, but the most important part is you're going to get a branded CRM, the unlimited pre-qualification scans, loan application automation. You know, we're going to upload credit reports. We got the AI that's parsing the credit reports, the bank statements, and all that stuff, right? Smart funding range report. All right, document collection, affiliate. You'll have be able to sign up your own affiliates and tracking and everything, right? The whole pipeline, right? As well as email, text message automations. All those things are included and with the software. SEO, we're going to set up your social media, all right, your voice drops, your text messages, your SEO, your Google My Business, your lead generation. We're just setting it all up for you. And if you want to add on some of these products or services, then we have you're able to add those on. Like we can do a voice agent, AI phone agent, AI content creation, as well as email and text messages. Or we can do ringless voice drops, workflows, funnels, snapshots, all that stuff right in here, all under your brand. And you can just feed the machine and fund as many businesses as you can handle. Okay. So that's what we're talking about. A new and improved uh, business loan application process and a new and improved software platform ready for you when you're ready. All right, but start with the free program as an affiliate and get you a few funding deals, and then you'll have the money to get the software when it's ready. Okay, that's my time for today. My name is Jeremiah Davis. I'm the funding coach. Peace. Catch you next week.